already died from the rodent-borne virus. Here's ABC's Victor Okendo.
American passenger Jake Rosemarin opened up about the fear and uncertainty on that ship.
All we want right now is to feel safe, to have clarity, and to get home.
We checked in with Jake, who says everyone on board remains in good spirits and are hopeful, saying there are safety measures in place: masking, meals delivered to cabins, and access to decks for fresh air.
President Trump says he's pausing the U.S. military project to escort tankers through the Strait of Hormuz to help finalize peace talks with Iran. It comes after Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced that the 2-month war operation against Iran is over.
The operation is over. Epic Fury, as the president notified Congress, we're done with that stage of it.
The administration says its pressure on Iranian tankers in the critical waterway is hurting Iran. Here's ABC News contributor and retired Marine Corps Colonel Stephen Ganyard.
The Iranian economy is in really tough shape. So the regime is talking a tough game, but they rely on that oil, that daily 2 million barrels of oil that they would sell mostly to the Chinese, for about 50% of the revenues required to run the country.
In Texas, 2 people killed, 3 others wounded after police in suburban Dallas say a business relationship turned sour.
Now police are holding a suspect who apparently knew all of the victims. Carrollton Police Chief Roberto Arredondo says 69-year-old Sung Ho Han has admitted to the shootings.
We're trying to work to identify what caused his actions.
Some of those in the close-knit Korean neighborhood where it happened say they know.
He didn't pay the rent for 3 months.
Jeannie Smith owns a nearby business and knew the victim.
He has big ambitions.
Sung Ho Han faces charges related to the 5 shootings, 2 of which were fatal.
ABC's Jim Ryan. You're listening to ABC News.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text SPARK to 215215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text SPARK to 215215. That's SPARK to 215215.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose.
Mother's Day is Sunday, May 10th. You can get mom something special from Green Oak Nursery in Jackson or Ridgeland. They bring you news this hour on 103.9 WYAB. The Pearl police officer hurt in a wreck. Possible severe storms this afternoon and into tonight. The high today is 82. The chance for rain, 80%. That goes up to 100% tonight with a low at 63. Much cooler Thursday with a high at 73. But the rain is not over and sticks around through Friday and possibly Saturday and Sunday. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis.
He has been released from the hospital and is expected to make a full recovery. He got some stitches to the face and was cut up, and he's hurting a little bit, but he is going to be fine by the grace of God.
Pearl Police Chief Nick McClendon on the Monday night wreck that hurt that officer. McClendon says he had his lights on while headed to a call, but his car got hit and rolled. Jackson will no longer have a Parks and Rec department on a Tuesday vote of the city council.
So for people who are saying that we're getting rid of the parks in the city of Jackson, absolutely not a true statement.
Councilman Kenneth Stokes, the department will be part of Human and Cultural Services and Public Works instead. Jackson's fire safety rating has been downgraded, and part of that is because the city doesn't have enough firefighters.
How many we hiring toward our number to get us up to where we need to be in terms of the 80 for the fire rate?
City Council member Tina Clay.
We need approximately 60 more firefighters. We don't have the positions.
Fire Chief Rashawn Thomas says the city will need to fund those 60 positions in the next budget.
He reportedly drove up to the residence, pushed in the window air conditioning unit, and removed the victim from her bed.
Jackson Police Chief Rashal Brackney describing the kidnapping of a woman on McClure Road about 8 Tuesday morning. The suspect, Timmy Davis, was arrested Tuesday afternoon. The victim was taken to the hospital. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
After 30 years, Small Town Music no longer has a dedicated physical location in Canton, but we continue to support WYAB and hope you will by shopping our merchandise and original music online. And of course, you can still call 601-859-8596. Small Town Music, come on and get it. 859-8596. Call before you're home. We will have a booth on Canton Square at the Emporium, and you can still browse our guitars and support our original music at www.smalltownmusic.com.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, jump away, Chip away, that's what I wanna do. Sweet little mama, I want my cat next to you.
And good. Morning, everyone. It is the Chip Matthews program and show and burlesque theater. You know that? Yes, we're burlesque now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
going to
trying,
shake that groove thing?
Well, we're doing by doing burlesque on our show, we will increase our ratings by tenfold.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Ron will be twerking in just a little bit. Good morning, Andy Devine, Micah Goba, Shane Easley, Lloyd Travis, Micah Goba again. Hold on, you said good morning twice. You're messing up the rotation. Will Brown.
Why is it not pulling up here?
Where the heck is Jeff Thomas today? He must have been asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Slept late.
He's preparing for that rainy weather coming in early.
Yeah.
He's just going to sleep through it.
Yeah. Anyway, it is the Chip Matthews Show. I, of course, Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie. He is the future junior congressman from Mississippi. Ron Eller. And I say that only if you get out and vote.
Amen. We can't have that voter apathy.
We can't. I mean, you call it what you want. I call it laziness.
Well, that's what it said.
They don't understand that word. We got to quit talking to the people with big words. You know, it's sort of like when the Democrats pull out a thesaurus and try to pronounce words that don't exist. It's sort of like what happens when they go to name their children.
Are you saying we got to ax them?
Ask them. We got to ask them what they want to hear. We need a congressman that can say act.
Well,
let's hear it.
Act.
Can you say act?
Act.
Can you say ask?
Ask. We're going to ax them.
Ax them.
Salute.
And when you spell the letter Q, okay, the letter that comes after the letter Q in the alphabet. Can you say it? Is it one syllable or two syllables with you?
Uno. One.
Say it.
You.
No, after Q.
Q.
R.
R.
Yeah.
Not aura. Aura. You know, aura is that thing that is above your head.
Yeah.
And usually when there's pictures of me, there's always an aura.
No, there isn't.
Okay.
I don't know. I think there are a lot of things above Chip's head.
No, thank you very much. Anyway, good
I'm
morning.
kind of that way this morning.
Okay, it's the day. It's the day after Illegal Alien Day.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what Cinco de Mayo? I mean, or is it just a day to go get margarita? A lot of people go,
it's
what
margarita
Mexican
day.
holiday is that? I'm going, well, just all it is May 5th.
Yeah.
like
Well, for me,
an-
it's carne asada day.
Carne asada.
See.
Do you know what a carne is?
No.
Okay. That's
Okay.
You know what asada is?
No.
You need to go to Iran. No. Steak.
Yeah.
Carne asada.
Oh, I had a steak yesterday, so I did right.
Did you eat it with a tortilla though, and some guacamole?
No way. I
Shady
had
with-
it with a
Roll
fork and a
over some
knife.
onions.
We had it with a Mexican.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, back in 1982, I actually spent 6 months with the Chilean and Argentinian military. My Spanish back then was okay. Today, not so good.
So you're an international kind of guy.
Yeah.
I mean, so when we put Ron Eller in office, we're putting somebody in office who didn't spend all his time just in the different counties in Mississippi.
No,
You're
Panama, Egypt, Israel, Gaza, Germany. You start naming military bases, you know.
I don't even think Benny's been to the border.
I'm sure he's been to Louisiana, Mississippi
no,
border.
I'm talking about the one down there that we had to build a wall.
We need to finish the wall.
We need to finish the wall, but right now Trump's got everybody going, come across there. We got an imaginary wall, and then we got some military over here that knows how to make sure that you
stay where you belong.
The holes are like duck blinds now. The wall that didn't get finished, just like a duck blind. You just sit there behind it and wait for them to come. Yeah. But anyway, good morning to everybody. It is a big day. I was watching the news last night, and I saw that in the news there's John Horn, and he is trying to explain all the good that he has brought to Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
All I heard was words. I never heard anything good. And then I saw the police chief out, doing her little going to places speechifying. Yeah. Then let's see what else that I saw on the news last night. John Horn has pulled his nominees for who he was going to put on the water board.
Mm-hmm.
Just because who pulled theirs first? Tate didn't announce who he was going to put on the board at all. So everybody pulled the other people back.
I thought Barber was one of the people that had been on the water board.
Yeah, but who was putting him on there? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot who all had to pick. But anyway, there is no water board. They're waiting for the federal court to play out. And of course, now we're waiting on the lines to be drawn. And I feel like Mr. Wingate, I can't use judge anymore for David Wingate because, in the Rudy Warnock trial, he kicked it down the road for 3, 4, 5 years. We changed to another judge. Boom, Rudy's in jail, right?
Yeah.
So now David Wingate is involved in the water in Jackson. Somebody owes $1 million. And instead of just cutting their water off for owing $1 million, which is the way things work, you don't pay, you don't get. Okay. And that's, and in the government, usually if you don't pay, they come take.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pay your taxes.
Mm-hmm.
For 3 years, they're going to come get your house.
Property.
They got people over there that hadn't paid taxes or their water bill. Apartment complexes, millions and millions and millions of dollars. You're trying to raise money to save the zoo. There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
That water, it's still, I wouldn't drink it. I poured.
Questionable.
Yeah, I was making a cup of coffee yesterday.
Where?
At UMC.
Okay.
And I put the water out of the faucet into the coffee maker in the clear glass container.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't see through the other side. So I poured the water back out and went on about my way. It was just terrible. I don't know how anybody drinks that water. And those people are sick in that hospital.
And I think UMMC's on their own water well.
They are.
No, but that was
St.
awful.
Dominic's as well.
Really?
Yeah. You look, they got a water tower right out back.
Yeah.
And see what I don't understand, and when you go back through it, you pay for water rights. If you're a city, you have water rights for a certain area. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in Jackson, when Andy Gibson decided just to drill a water well on the state,
fairgrounds,
is he allowed to do that legally?
Well,
basically, he's taking Jackson's water rights, right?
Well, is it the state's at that point?
Well,
that's state property.
Well, you also got to remember this. Well, no, the water rights don't do anything because remember when you when the guys up, we won a big lawsuit against Memphis, Tennessee, up in the northern part of the country, where Tennessee had drilled sideways into Mississippi and was stealing water that belonged to South Haven or some area up there. But it was Mississippi's water. Yeah. We owned that table. You know, just like I can't.
Horizontal drilling practice.
Yeah. And they owed us millions and millions and millions of dollars over that. You know, and you just can't, water, y'all saw the movie Waterworld.
Yeah.
Okay. You take that in reverse.
You have gills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know of several gills.
It's a reference to Waterworld. You got that look on your face.
You know what fish have? Gills.
Gills.
Yeah, and the main character had gills.
I'm so glad that I worked my whole entire life and I never wasted time in front of a television.
Well, if you watch Waterworld, that's exactly what you did, was waste time in front of a television. It's one of those that come on Saturday afternoon in reruns, and you just go.
Well, kind of like The Postman.
Yeah.
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 But anyway, y'all.
But movies like that, I'll tell you one that's very prophetic is Idiocracy. It shows where America and the nation is going.
Well, the hell in a handbasket is, if everybody has a handbasket and you could throw it into a fire, that's where America is. Yeah. And, it's like last night, I got into talking to some people at a table at the restaurant last night at the wonderful Beethoven's on the Gulf of Beethoven's. And they were enjoying one of the fine Acme pizzas.
Oh, I like the steak.
And well, this person had steak on their pizza.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm talking
have to try
about.
that.
That's what I'm talking about. But we were sitting there talking, and they were saying, "Chip, what you've been dead on lately, that we live in a socialist world here." And I said, "Yes." And I've got the numbers, and we're going to look at that in the next segment.
We are definitely not a donor state.
No. And it has all these states where who gives the most money.
Yeah, and who receives the most money back.
And some of the states, it surprised me on the list that some of the states that get the most money back were all red states. Is that just because red states is it really broke down, not in red states and blue states, but because we believe that everybody in the government is rhinos. Pretty much. So is a red state just smart states and blue states are dumb states?
Well, you could make that argument.
So in Mississippi, we're not as dumb as we appear to be.
No.
But Benny's in charge. So Benny is the mentality of the state.
Oh, he's a bad representation.
I am taking
the people.
I mean, I'm taking us in the wrong direction right now already. I'm saying, okay, hold on. We're dumb, but Benny makes us look smart. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Don McKenzie and future Congressman Ron Eller, if you'll get out and vote, right here on WYAB. Future Congressman Ron Eller, if you'll get out and vote, right here on WYAB.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Yazoo Valley Electric Power Association wants you to stay away from downed power lines. Downed power lines carry the risk of deadly electric shock, even if the broken wire is not sparking. If a wire is crossing a road or driveway, avoid the area and keep others away. If you see a downed power line, back away and call your utility company or 911. When you call, be prepared to provide the specific address or location of the downed power line so a repair crew can get there as quickly as possible. This safety message brought to you by Yazoo Valley Electric Power Association.
As Christians, it's our calling to be faithful to Christ and obedient to the Great Commission. Our heart's desire and prayer to God is that through our efforts, many would receive and rest upon Christ alone as he is offered to them in the gospel. I'm David Strain, Senior Minister at First Presbyterian Church of Jackson, inviting you and your family to join us as we strive to fulfill that mission. We're located on North State Street in Jackson. Times of our services can be found at fpcjackson.org. You can also hear the good news about Jesus Christ each Sunday morning at 9:30 on 103.9 WYAB.
Attention citizens, the call is going out across all of 103.9 WYAB. Each Tuesday from 9 to 10 a.m., General Bob Swap Shop summons all able-bodied listeners to buy, sell, and trade. Sign up by calling the phone line and joining the campaign where your stuff becomes the hero of the hour. No shillings, no coins, no enlistment fees of any kind to peddle your personal items. Report for duty each Tuesday at 9 a.m. right here on 103.9 WYAB. General Bob needs you and your stuff.
You can show your pride and patriotism in honor of the 250th birthday of this great nation by proudly flying a flag. And a complete flag source on I-55 in Jackson is the place to find it. All sizes for all purposes. And they have the official 250-year celebration flag. Have a look at CompleteFlags.com. That's CompleteFlags.com.
When it's time to get serious about work-ready equipment, come see me, Noah Sullivan, at H&H Chief Sales in Carthage. From rugged Big Tex trailers to durable CM and Legend X truck beds, H&H has what your truck needs to work harder and last longer. For the field, H&H carries reliable ag equipment from Salford, New Leader, and Chandler. Visit H&H Chief Sales in Carthage today or anytime at hhchiefsales.com. H&H, quality equipment, knowledgeable service, and solutions that work as hard as you do.
Hi, Kim Wade here. Hot weather requires us to run the AC nonstop. Pure Air Consultants can inspect your unit today to ensure your AC is operating at peak performance. Pure Air Consultants is your go-to Rheem partner that can get the job done and have you resting in comfort in no time. Locally owned and operated, they have proudly served our community for over 22 years. Contact Pure Air Consultants today at mypureairconsultants.com. Rheem and Pure Air Consultants to the rescue.
Hey guys, this is Casey Ellis with Ellis Autoplex, located on Highway 471 in Brandon. Ellis Autoplex, known as Little Truck City, is your old school mom and pop style dealership that's family owned and operated. We specialize in 4-wheel drive trucks, but don't worry, we have cars and SUVs too. Looking to sell your vehicle? Bring it by Ellis Autoplex, where we pay fair market value and we cut you a check on the spot. Need your vehicle service or repair? We can handle that too. Shop us online or set your appointment at ellisautoplex.com. That's ellisautoplex.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show, heard all across America and even in the Straits of Beethoven's.
We got Straits of Beethoven.
The Straits of Chip Matthews.
No,
I named
Beethoven sounds better.
Okay, on the Gulf of Beethoven, where they keep people out of the bird nest. Anyway.
There's a lot going on out there this weekend.
Yeah. This weekend, there's something today. Let's all remember this. It's Grip and Grin Wednesday. You all need to go to Grip and Grin Wednesday because, one, you get to see politicians in their natural environment.
Yep.
Eating, talking,
consuming,
and lying. Well, I don't know how much lying they're going to do. But today we have a bunch of people that are running for judge up there today. I know of one guy that's be talking and one female that'll be talking, and their names escape me.
You should write them down.
CRS.
I'm on it. Remember, I'm PTSD and I'm on government assistance. I'm about 64 and a half. I'm getting ready for the Medicaid. Is it Medicaid or Medicare? Medicare.
Well, I don't know. What's your income level like? You might be eligible for Medicaid.
He's broke.
I'm broke, allegedly. Come eat a steak. Maybe I won't be.
So this weekend, Friday night at the Old Trace Park on the Res,
right
next door to us at Beethoven's Boardwalk, the 45th annual Pepsi Pops is celebrating the America's anniversary of 250 years.
Is it America's 250 years old?
Yeah, and the symphony orchestra's playing.
Yeah,
Well,
they do that every year.
Every year,
That's
yeah.
what Pepsi Pops is about, the
Right.
symphony showing
But
up.
they're going to do more of celebrating America.
And they're going to do a salute to me.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Not everybody cares about you.
Okay.
But I would like to invite
I care about everybody.
And then there are fireworks after that.
And there's fireworks.
Oh, yes.
So we would like to invite everyone to come on to see us afterwards.
The question of the day is, will the sea of Beethoven's be calm?
I hope so.
It should be. I mean, it's going to be it's going to rock this afternoon a little bit, but
All that weather's supposed to be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to sit out on the boardwalk and watch the fireworks.
And
have one of those adult ices.
Yes, we have adult ices. I like that. Adult ices. So you can rock the dock with your dock out.
Dock out.
That's the drink, Doc Rocker.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. If you say so.
Okay. But anyway, got to be careful when you say that. I was thinking again. But anyway, y'all, lots of things going on in the world. And I also saw where and I still haven't read on it. If anybody knows anything, give us a call.
601-879-0002.
Why would Madison County opt out of the option to continue the fight with Jackson Municipal Airport on Jackson, whatever they want to call it?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever owns the airport. It seems like the people pay for it. They haven't updated it in years. They keep giving federal money for it all the time and don't do anything. But
they changed the name.
Well, yeah,
a lot of money to do that.
It costs a lot of money.
We got a new mayor. Let's get a new name up there. You know, and the name change people are so had. We're away from a name like Entire whatever Lombamba with all those letters now. It's John Horn.
Yeah.
John Horn. Which he can't spell horn right. He's got more letters in it than most horns.
Yeah, it's definitely not named after somebody to be proud of.
Correct.
He doesn't. Jackson is on fire.
Jackson is on fire. So maybe we should just settle on one name.
Jackson International Airport.
It'd be easy.
Exactly.
It's simple. That's what it should be named.
It needs a simple name, an easier name.
But it's not even in Jackson.
We could. Well, yes, it is. They bought that piece of land from Rankin County.
Didn't they?
And that piece of land has always been wet in Rankin County. Even when the whole county was dry, that was wet.
Mm-hmm.
But the developers of Jackson just weren't very smart. When no one could drink in Rankin County, and you couldn't have a place with a restaurant in Rankin County that had alcohol, why didn't you simply go around the airport and develop that land and put in restaurants? And you could have had the tourism boom that they're trying to have now when they built the new Sheraton and the Bluff and all of that. They could have been ahead of that.
Well, why don't we do our river like San Antonio River Walk?
Well, you don't need that.
Yeah, but man, that would be nice.
That needs to be done at the Gulf of Beethoven's. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
I'm biased.
I can live with that.
Okay, and plus in Jackson, if you did a river walk, all you would be doing is setting up a whole bunch of parking lots, right? You'd have to have parking lots for people to park, right? And then that tells people the economy of Jackson, the current economy, the biggest business they have, they would know where to go to beg for money and to rob cars, steal cars, get catalytic converters. It would be, instead of you going out and seeking the catalytic converters, they would all be coming and parking in your parking lot right there on the one. It just doesn't work in Jackson.
They've had a lot of kidnapping in Jackson here over the weekend.
They had that crazy one yesterday. It was a kidnapping, yet not a kidnapping, yet the girl's identity was different because she stole her identity. Not only did they kidnap somebody, they stole somebody's identity. I'm like, what the hell is all that?
One.
Yeah, it's one that I can't follow, and I'm just going.
Well, there was one earlier that a man had stopped at a gas station and he had a AR-15.
Well, that's what
held
you need.
To his head, held to his head
Right.
and forced into his vehicle, and he had all kinds of people calling JPD, and none of them would come help. You know, they wouldn't go and help find this man. And it ended all right for him, you know, but to call JPD and to be told I'm not coming to help you is.
I mean, let's put it this way. In Jackson, Mississippi, an AR-15 is a common occurrence.
Mhm.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a year and a half ago when my employee Henry, I was going to pick him up, and I said, "Who's that up there?" And they go, "Well, that's my niece's boyfriend." I go, "He's got an AR-15 under his jacket in your driveway." He goes, "Yeah, he came over to talk to her. He's trying to get her to go out." And I'm just going, and that reminds me, y'all, it's Mother's Day this weekend.
Mm-hmm. The 10th.
Coming up this weekend. We'll have the buffet set up at the restaurant. But in Jackson, they have a problem. They need to find fathers who will take the mothers out to eat. They said, "Don't have to do it. I helped make you a mother. I ain't got to go."
Baby's mama?
Baby mama. Is it baby mama?
Yeah. Sean Ray's mama.
Okay. So it's baby mama Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So take your baby mama out to eat. I mean, really. I mean, what do you call it? What do you call it?
Mm-hmm. A lot of us are just moms.
Well, yeah. But you were married. You got a divorce now. But I mean, you were married
Mm-hmm.
and raising a child, two people together raising a child, whereas they have all their kids named the same thing, but all their kids, and tell them apart, you go by their last names rather than their first name.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took you a second on that one, didn't you? I mean, you know, if 7 different guys made you a baby mama, then those
You get
7
7
different
meals.
You get 7 meals, right?
Mm.
Okay. Oh, well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more insight into the way Mississippi is put together and the way that Benny Thompson wanted it in what we will call a communist state, the
Republic of New Africa.
Republic of New Africa, as Benny always said he wanted. And it's also socialism at its best, because for every dollar we send, get $2 back. I mean, come on.
What a deal.
What a deal. And
that's good investment.
Trump's got to look at that and go, you know, Mississippi got it all figured out. I can invest in Mississippi and then I'll be rich. And then you go, oh, yeah, I'm already rich. But anyway, we'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie and Ron Eller on WYAB. But anyway, we'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie and Ron Eller.
1039 WYAB.
In the heart of rural America, we know the value of an honest day's work. While the big corporate brands focus on their stock prices, Outlaw Light is focused on you. We're an independent American brand built on resilience. We don't preach or teach, we just brew. That means a high-quality, 105-calorie light beer at a price that respects your hard-earned dollar. For the patriots, the dreamers, and the doers, America deserves a new light beer. Grab an Outlaw. It's darn good beer.
Want insider tips on foundation repair, maintenance, and how to protect your biggest investment? Todd Sandridge, owner of Superior Foundation Services, will be dropping in this month for quick interviews with your favorite local hosts. Whether you're dealing with cracks, settling, or just want peace of mind, this is a conversation you don't want to miss. Superior Foundation Services, helping you stay on solid ground. Find them online at superior.ms. That's superior.ms.
Hey, Rankin County, swing by the locally owned and award-winning 042 Wine and Spirits on Highway 80 next to Sonny's Barbecue in Brandon today. We've got one of the largest selections around with over 200 bourbons and whiskeys to ignite your taste buds, more than 50 vodkas, 50-plus tequilas, 30-plus rums, and ready-to-drink cocktails, as well as premium scotches. And get this, we've got over 400 wines in stock for the perfect pairing anytime. Discover your new favorites today at 042 Wine and Spirits right next to Sonny's Barbecue, Highway 80, Cross Gates, Brandon.
ABC News, I'm Michelle Franzen. China's foreign minister meeting this morning with Iran's top diplomat calling for a comprehensive ceasefire in the Middle East. This coming just days before President Trump is expected to travel to Beijing. The president hitting pause on the mission to offer protection to ships in the Strait of Hormuz, saying he wants to see if the U.S. can reach a deal with Iran. More from ABC's Rachel Scott.
The president launched Operation Epic Fury on February 28th. On April 7th, both sides agreeing to a ceasefire. And then on Sunday, the president announced Project Freedom, only to pause it 2 days later. The Strait of Hormuz remains at a virtual standstill. Only 2 commercial ships crossing under Project Freedom, more than 1,500 lined up waiting.
The closure of the strait forcing the average prices for a gallon of gas above $4.50 for the first time in 4 years. 3 people evacuated from the ship stuck off the West African coast amid the outbreak of hantavirus on board. This is ABC News.
This Mother's Day, skip the guessing, because when it comes to gifts, Green Oak is what moms want. At Green Oak, you'll find fresh, beautifully designed flowers, lush, blooming plants that last, and thoughtfully curated gift baskets she'll actually love. Whether you're planning ahead or picking something up last minute, Green Oak makes it easy to get it right. Visit greenoakms.com to order online in minutes, or pick out your favorites in person at one of our convenient locations in Jackson or Ridgeland. Green Oak, where what moms want.
This is Demario Davis from the New Orleans Saints. As a Brandon, Mississippi native, I've seen the positive effects Mercy House Adult and Teen Challenge has across the state. Help us restore broken families and fight against addiction by donating an unneeded vehicle, even if it doesn't run. Mercy House will pick it up for you. All paperwork is handled and you receive a tax deduction. Call 601-572-7296 or visit vehicledonationsms.com.
Thank you for helping us get our daddies back.
Seeing well plays a big role in helping you read well. That's why it's not a minute too soon for students of all ages to schedule an eye exam with Dr. Bobby C. Pankey and Associates in Clinton and Richland. They can also help you with a great selection of frames, lenses, and contacts, all at affordable prices. See well, read well, do well. For all your back-to-school eye care needs, visit Optical 2000 Clinton and Richland. Optical-2000.com.
Stay in touch. Follow Optical 2000 on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show, dumbing down America just a little bit more, one listener at a time, right?
No,
Yes.
I think we're educating America.
Educating. Well, there's no such thing as educating. I've been watching the news locally in the mornings and on the weekends when important things happen. And those people, you got new graduates coming out of Jackson State, and a lot of those are in the media program. And somewhere Mississippi is letting down. I know that the reading gate is the thing that went on, but they can't read. They're trying to read the news, y'all, and they can't read.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I mean, I don't understand that. You know, it's important if you're going to be in the media and going to read that you can read. Never mind that you can't put a sentence together. Never mind you can name your own child and you don't know how to spell it. Right? Jamarkia. And you said Jamarkia is because that's 4 different daddies it possibly could be? Is that what you said?
Well, something like that.
Yeah, okay. Good morning, Jamie Lee. She's on the deck today. Jamie Lee, and she's gonna help cook. She's gonna help Chris cook. She said, "It's shake and bake, and I helped." Do you remember those commercials?
Yes.
Do you remember those commercials? It's shake and bake, and I helped. No, today, y'all, of course, is Pulled Pork Wednesday. Fresh pecan smoked pulled pork. And Ron, quit texting me.
That was a while ago.
I know, but you're trying to hide that from her. Okay. Pulled pork Wednesday, red beans and rice, and hamburger steak today on the
And what kind of bread is served with all
the
that?
best cornbread in the world. And I said it was the best cornbread in the South.
Yeah.
And then they said, well, that means that it's the best in America because the winner's going to be from the South regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Then in America, then of course, the next country that we dominate would be England.
Mm-hmm.
They say that cornbread's not a biscuit. No, it's not. No, it's not. And y'all's biscuits aren't any good either. But anyway.
And that English muffin,
And
it's lacking something.
This will all be out at Beethoven's on the reservoir, out there on the Gulf of Beethoven's, right out there next door to Cock of the Walk.
So you were talking about, before we went to earlier breaks, about Mississippi giving $1 and receiving $2 back.
Yes.
So there's donor states and recipient states, right?
Right.
So Mississippi would be one of those recipients.
Yes. Because that's where socialism comes. Because socialism works when the government, and what I was trying to figure out when I put you on that particular assignment of math skills was to find out if all the states got back more money than they wanted, because I was going to solve the national debt.
Mm-hmm.
But we found out that California and New York and some of the biggest blue states don't get back as much as they pay in.
They pay more than they get.
That doesn't, so we here in Mississippi, Benny makes sure that we help New York not be able to make it on their own money. How is that? That what kind of math is that? And the red states seem to be the states that get more money. Is that because we're just smarter?
So do you know what state is the number one in recipients? Not being a donor state, but the receiving of more.
New Mexico?
New Mexico.
Right. We're number 3.
No, we're number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
New Mexico, Mississippi, Alaska, Louisiana, and West Virginia.
My God.
And we could become New Mexico here in Mississippi at any time. If ICE hadn't showed up and done everything and Benny got and all those people moved in, we'd have been New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And then what would you call Mexico? New Mexico. What would they name themselves? If we became New Mexico.
So those states are 2-to-1 in ratio. Those states are 2-to-1 in ratio. These states receive 1.4 to 1.7 back. North Dakota, Alabama, South Dakota, Kentucky, Virginia, Montana, and Hawaii.
I mean, why don't we just invest from those states, all we have to do is invest in the federal government and double our money. We can double our wealth.
And then the moderate
and
returns.
Plus, along with doubling our wealth from investing in America, we would also be receiving the aid. So we'd actually quadruple our wealth, right? And that's my math. But anyway, other day, the news anchor could not pronounce the ex-mayor of New York's name. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Giuliani? No,
Giuliani.
Instead of spelling it like Juliana, he said Gugliani. Well, he knows he knows how to say Google. Yeah, that's why they came up with such an easy word for Google, to call it that.
I think it was supposed to be goggle.
Right.
Them boys out in California couldn't spell, and they spent that money.
Since a lot of Democrats couldn't, when you were naming your business, they said, we're naming Amazon. They'll be able to say that.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up on Amazon rivers.
Amazami.
Anyway, I don't know what we're going to do here in Mississippi about anything going on. Of course, we'll be at Grip and Grin today, and we'll be watching for the judicial thing. And I want y'all to be thinking about the judicial races, y'all, because the dumbing down of our society is also where we send people to court, and we have judges who are just not who are not looking out for us.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of these judges personally.
They legislate from the bench.
These people that are running are going to do a great job. You got the judge the other day that was apologizing to the guy who was who
attempted to assassinate our whole cabinet and the president.
I mean, come on. I mean, what is going on to where?
Well, he is actually a Muslim, that judge.
Can you be a Muslim and a judge?
Apparently, you can in D.C.
I mean, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And that could happen here in Mississippi if people don't get out and vote. We've got to start going and learning about who's running for office and being involved. I mean, Benny Thompson would not have been in office for all these years if the Republican Party had gotten up behind somebody over the last 33 years. You can't tell me that since we are such a red state. But all I keep finding out is that our state is not red. Our state is still Democratic blue, and it's old school cotton belt blue. And there's nothing, and that's just the facts. I mean, any way you look at it, that is the facts. You've got Republicans walking around saying that they're that they are. Well, you got Democrats walking around saying they're Republicans, and then they're doing things, and then they're going to debate in the old building. That's a prime example of. Let's just cause more controversy on this voting rights thing. Let's go to the site where we voted in everything before. Let's go back to where when we came into the chambers, we had slaves. I mean, these are all true statements. Once again, I'm only shedding light on the truth. But and I'm not saying that back then I would. My family might have been slave owners. I don't know.
Yeah, I
haven't really researched it. Some people say that my employees feel like slaves. Well, I mean, they said, will we get a day off, boss? No. But you do get overtime. And it's kind of the same thing. But I mean, what are you thinking? And then when you go to this old Capitol, which is a museum, right? So historically in the old Capitol now, that's where the statue is that they removed from the rotunda of Jefferson Davis. It is there on the grounds of the old Capitol. Also in there will be the flag, the real flag of Mississippi, the one the Constitution was voted in by the people before before Delbert stole it from us, saying, you'll never take it, you'll never take it. Boom, it was gone. So the old flag will be in there. Do you go through and purge the building? Or do you put yourself in a situation with the Black Caucus, which is an illegal group now? Because if nothing can be decided, if we're going to go redraw the lines based on race, then the Black Caucus cannot exist, right?
Well,
I mean, you're opening the can of worms. I feel like we're getting into a place in the future where color is not going to matter. This is the old politics coming to a head. This is all this is. And a lot of the people involved in it don't realize what they're doing. And we take 2 steps forward
and 3 steps back.
And in this state, we should be doing better than that. Because you can't run the country without us. Mississippi is so important to the rest of the country since its inception.
We are the buckle.
I mean, we're it. You got to have our river. You got to have our this. And y'all want Benny Thompson to control our river because you gave it all to him, Delbert. And then they're talking about redrawing lines. And somebody said, we're not going to redraw. And the rumor is they're not going to redraw the congressional line.
That's correct.
But they're going to take some of the state lines and redraw some of the counties.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, not only is that,
that's stupid.
The last time they did, they're doing the judicial lines, but they're going to do some of the senators and House of Representative members, which the last time they did that.
Ask Melanie Solinger about that.
They got rid of more conservatives that way. And remember last year, we had 20 people from the Democrat side become Republicans?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but they didn't. That's not what's going on. They're becoming rhinos.
Rhinocrats. That's a wrong word.
I can't wait till you get to Washington and take.
I could be like Kennedy over there in Louisiana.
You can do some rhinos.
I go on TV, we let the good times roll, huh?
And John Kennedy will be going, is this guy going to upstage me? But it's ridiculous to think what goes on in the world that we live in, and simple things could be simple.
They're playing dangerous games with doing what they want to with the counties.
Well, I mean, and we have a bigger problem. I mean, in the state of Mississippi, the first thing you should do is make it safe. Okay. Benny Thompson's district, people are getting shot every day. Then the jails that they're put into are not safe. Then, of course, the people running those jails and the sheriffs and all that of a lot of these counties, they've been indicted or going to jail or pled guilty. I mean, Come on, people, figure it out.
Yeah.
We got to get, just like Trump took over America and he made the border safe.
Mm-hmm.
We got to make our border safe. We got to make our town safe. You know, they need to build a wall around Jackson and keep the criminals in there. I mean, basically, that's what we're looking at. Oh, well. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie and Ron Eller on a Grip and Grin Wednesday on WYAB. Dawn McKenzie and Ron Eller on a Grip and Grin Wednesday.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Fraud is everywhere these days. The good news, there are simple steps that you can take to help stay safe. AARP Mississippi is hosting free fraud prevention events to help protect yourself, like free shred events that let you safely dispose of sensitive documents, and free fraud prevention workshops in person and online. Register for a free fraud prevention event at www.aarp.org/ms.
When leaks, clogs, or cold showers slow you down, call on Anglin Plumbing, the plumbing experts who get the job done right the first time. Leaky faucet, sink, or toilet? Need a water heater installed? Call on Anglin Plumbing. You can always trust Anglin's reliable and hardworking technicians. Don't let plumbing headaches ruin your day. Call on Anglin Plumbing Service to get it fixed. And you can be a part of the team. Anglin Plumbing is now hiring. Learn more about Anglin Plumbing at anglinplumbing.com.
Delicious food and a relaxing atmosphere combine to make the best place for sports fans and foodie fans to watch the game and just hang out. Capitol Grill of Jackson. Of course they've got the games, but food, oh my goodness. Mouth-watering po' boys, fish, steaks, appetizers, and a specialty pizza menu. Kitchen opens at 5 Monday through Thursday and 11 Friday through Sunday. And happy hours are daily at Capitol Grill. Also enjoy the all-new Tuesday night and karaoke on Wednesday and Friday nights from 8 till midnight with DJ Money Mon. Capitol Grill, DeVille Plaza in Jackson. Even with interest rates higher than recent norms, real estate values are still holding strong in Mississippi. We caught up again with one of Mississippi's top real estate agents, Shane Saxon, to explain his recent activity in the market.
In the last year or so, it's been the best of my career. Interest rates have been high, but the real estate market is here to stay. Land values especially are continuing to rise. Home values are holding. If you need help with anything in real estate, just give me a call.
Find Shane Saxon on Facebook or give him a call at 601-540-5040. Hopper Property, 601-74-1435.
Hi, folks. Kim Wade here. Mississippi Energy Services provides generators. That's right. You may not need it now, but when you need backup power, you need a backup power generator from Mississippi Energy Services. Never again have to worry about being without heat, air conditioning, or all your frozen items spoiling because your energy was lost. You got backup power now, and it's so reliable. You'll be pleased with Mississippi Energy Services. Online at msenergy.us.
Looking for adventure, amazing food, and a little relaxation all in one place? You'll find it at Cypress Point Resort in Brandon. Load up the family and experience a real drive-through safari, petting zoo, and thrilling guided Jeep tours. Then slow it down with mouth-watering steaks at the steakhouse, or grab drinks and live music at the tavern. Planning a wedding or reunion? Cypress Point Resort has beautiful venues and cozy lodging. Ready for your big day or just a weekend escape? It's everything you love about the outdoors with a touch of luxury. Cypress Point Resort. Wild fun right around the corner.
Get ready, Louisiana! Johnny's Pizza House is turning up the heat with our sweet the swamp pizza. Packed with crawfish, shrimp, a taste of crab, andouille sausage, bell peppers, onions, jalapenos, and a blend of Cajun spices, all smothered in delicious mozzarella cheese. It's the perfect bite of the bayou and the perfect meal for any Cajun crave. Try our Cajun flip or dive into a sweet the swamp pizza bowl. A taste of Louisiana flavor is waiting on you. Let's share a slice today at Johnny's Pizza House.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show, heard all across America and all across the where the people come for it's like Mecca. People come to Beethoven's to check everything out and come out to get autographs from me. So y'all be out there tonight with these the sessions.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Beethoven sessions.
Yep.
Songwriter sessions, and these are Mississippi people who have written songs that are from Mississippi, and you're going to hear them do their songs. And we're going to have that every Wednesday night, a songwriters night, not an open mic night. It's a songwriters night. It's people that write songs. Do you understand that, people? Somebody goes, you mean they write their own songs? I said, somebody had to write them. AI doesn't write songs, but they do.
Yeah. And there's a few people around Madison County, the Tri-County area, that have actually written big tunes for some big time artists. You never know. You never know who's going to be that one.
She's just so smart, y'all. Every song in the world that's worth anything was written in Mississippi.
It really was.
It really was. But anyway, and also on the deck today at lunch is Jamie Lee, which of course we've added another 60 chairs to the deck so that her crowd can all sit there and gaze upon her beauty. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, y'all come out and see Jamie Lee on the deck at lunch. We have the best view of the Gulf of Beethoven. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. And it's Chip's amazing pecan smoked pulled pork today.
If everybody only thought as highly of you as you do of yourself.
Well, I'm trying to bring the intelligent level of America all the way up to my level. Wow. Or bring
be very high,
and in the
would
case
it?
and on the case of Ron, I'm trying to take them down. But anyway, it's another great day to go out and do what you need to do. Remember, always get out and vote. Always get out and vote.
It's your civic and moral obligation.
It's so important. I mean, y'all think about these judges races. Y'all think about the congressional races and all this. These things are so important. When you go to court, and like in Canton, you will go to court. They'll have court, and then in court today, they will be looking at them going, okay, you're back here on contempt of court. It's your seventh charge of contempt of court. So your fine goes up. How much can you pay on the thing? I pay $5. Well, that brings your new balance to you need an accountant per every 10 criminals, in Canton, just to keep up with the money on the books.
Mm-hmm.
And you're asking the citizens to go pick up the trash. Excuse me. Well, that would be wrong of us. That'd be racist to have them pick up trash. No, they're criminals.
Mm-hmm.
That has nothing to do with race. Just because. And y'all, everybody's got to when they're doing voting and everything, just to erase the color. Erase the color. You also need to, and I hate to say this, Ron, out in public, but it's the truth. Erase the word Republican and Democrat. Because
I agree.
Because in that
it
statement,
is the individual.
In Mississippi, we think we have been trained to think that if you're a Democrat, you're black. If you're a Republican, you're white.
Right.
A period. I mean, that's just the way it is. We've got to start erasing these lines because that's what's drawing these new lines for congressional districts and everything. You got to get rid of race in it. So that means when the Black Caucus meets down there, Jason White, you need to go ahead and say,
wait a minute.
Wait a second. You can be a group, but you can't be a black group. And you got to.
We need to work for the common good. Identity politics is killing America.
It's killing us all. And I mean, I know there's a difference. And I know that we've lived with all this forever. But the truth of the matter is, the Constitution does not see color.
Mm-hmm.
The Constitution of America. Even the Constitution, when we succeeded, did not see color. It was looking at economics and everything else. So think it through. Okay. So that's going to do it for us today. We'll be at Grip and Grin. You can come by and see our table, shake hands, kiss babies, or shake babies, whatever
shake babies, kiss hands.
Say goodbye, Ron.
Goodbye.
say goodbye, Dawn.
Goodbye, Dawn.
We'll see y'all tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. Clay is next.